Stack TV covering for the Marty's 2016, the 22nd annual Mississauga Arts Council Awards, and we have a beautiful couple with us here tonight. The award nominee and also his fine date. He's very happy and excited about the award as well as the date. Which one more than the other?
More excited about the date than the award. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy for both.
Okay, here, tell us about yourself, your name, how'd you get nominated, and what category you're nominated in.
So my name is Sid Savant, and I've been nominated in the Media Arts category for Emerging Talent, as well as the Theatre category for Emerging Talent. Very privileged to be nominated in two categories. Amazing competition. I've met all the other nominees, and they are lovely, lovely and talented people. Journey has been exciting thus far. A lot of mistakes along the way, but a lot of growth in the past year. Looking forward to see what the future has in store and a new and upcoming project.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Marty's.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the sculpture art that you were involved in.
I sculpt in wood and stone, and my sculptures have been exhibited in Europe. I've been published in Europe, and some of my sculptures are in Mississauga, in Brampton, in Saint-Jean-Port-Joli, in Quebec.
Is it religious sculptures or is it just general sculptures?
These are abstract sculptures.
Okay.
Most of them are 10 feet, 8 feet tall.
What's your most prominent sculpture in Canada?
The most prominent one is at the Alice Lugener Challenge Park here in Mississauga. It was in the memory of a young kid that died in a BMX accident.
Okay. Now, abstract art is abstract. It has very variations. Why did you choose abstract rather than just an absolute form of art?
Well, abstract art is you are taking a form of art and you're abstracting out of the essence of the form. And then you're creating a sculpture with the essence of the form. And that's the most important part of the art.
And you thought about the Marty's, your nomination. What's your feeling?
Well, I'm excited about the Marty's. I've always been excited about the Marty's, and I think it's a great forum for the artists to get recognized.
Awesome. And do you feel competition here?
There's always competition. There's always competition.
What does Emerging Artist of 2016 mean?
Just means that you're getting recognized for all the hard work you've done over the past year for music.
And what kind of music is your favorite? What do you do?
I do pop rock.
Nice. And you have your own solos, your albums?
Yeah, I just released an EP last May, and we're releasing a second one in November.
Awesome. How do you feel for coming to Marty's?
I'm excited to see all the other nominees too, and hopefully maybe win. It'll be fun.
And I have with me the very fabulous Dorothy. How are you doing, Dorothy?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good. And you're involved with the Marty's, right? You're doing something here, right?
Yeah, they had brought in a bunch of ambassadors from the community to sell tickets and to promote the event through the community to make sure that everybody knew we were out here tonight celebrating our artists.
And you are helping out how?
I was a co-chair, so it was my job to promote the event to make sure that people in Mississauga knew that the event was taking place.
Okay, and you're successful, obviously?
Yeah.
A lot of people out here?
Yeah, it's a much bigger event this year than it was last year, so it's fantastic.
And I've heard it's sold out, and I'm going to be sitting at the back with no food.
Oh, you can come and sit with me! I'll bring you your food! How about
We'll share the food. How's that?
You bring me some drinks, I'll bring you some food.
There you go. It's all about sharing love at the Marty's as well.
Right.
It's all about arts. So what do you have to say about the nominees and the event itself?
I know a lot of the nominees personally, and I think this is a fabulous way to really bring the community together. Our community is based so much on events and people who sing, people who write, people who paint, and we all know them so personally. So it's a great opportunity to bring them together and celebrate what they do for our community.
And isn't Mississauga the happening place?
Mississauga is the place to be, yes.
Final thought?
I think this is a wonderful event, and I'm just really proud to see the people of our community together and the way we all support each other and the way we all come out and just have a great celebration together.
And good luck with the event, and hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
And hope I get some food as well.
Yes, thank you.
What do you think of the event? It's such a fine event, like the people that's here, the atmosphere, the ambiance. It's how did they pick up such a good crowd?
It's beautiful, and it's a matter of fact that this is the only arts-related event of this caliber happening in Mississauga. So you'll find who's who of Mississauga here right now. And this is the place to be. This is the square. This is where we gotta be.
Yeah. Now, Mississauga has come a long way in terms of promoting art and culture, and you've been part of all the process for a number of years. What's your take on the evolution of art in Mississauga?
Well, we're not a bedroom city anymore, right? So this is time. We grow into the city. We're almost 800,000 people here. We have our own arts and culture now. We're developing our own identity. And you cannot have an identity without arts and culture, right? So this is the time we go, we blast it up, and we show the world who we are, what Mississauga is all about.
What do you expect from the event tonight?
Well, I expect a lot of good nominations, a lot of good awards, many beautiful, pretty faces, good networking, and a lot of hopes and planning for the next year.
A lot of fun.
Oh yes, definitely, most definitely.
Thank you, Aryan, for being part of this event, and thank you for being part of TAC TV coverage.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Me is a prolific, the well-spoken Mr. Mike Douglas. Welcome to the Martys.
Thank you. Well, this is exciting. I've covered in the past when I was with the media, and now I'm with the Mississauga Arts Council as their interim executive director. So it's a whole different thing. I'm a lot more concerned now about where people are and where we're moving them to and what's happening next, you know. But it's going to be a fabulous night. I don't think we've ever had this many people before. It's a sit-down dinner, 650 people. It's a smash hit already, and we haven't done anything. So I can't wait to see what happens next inside. And I'm really grateful that people like yourself are taking an interest in what we do, because we're dedicated to finding audiences for our artists and really helping our artists grow. And so exposure, testing themselves, those kinds of things that they can do with people like you are great exposure and experience for them. So I'm really pleased you're here. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
And I'm so proud and honored to have the one and only Brian Crombie, who is the mastermind behind this event. Welcome to the Martys yourself.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a wonderful night.
How did you pull it all together? It's such a fabulous get-together already.
Well, I think number one, your comment about mastermind is wrong. There's an incredible team, as you can well imagine, and you're one of them. You've done some great promotion for us as one of our MAC ambassadors and interviewing us on TV and interviewing numerous of award winners. Number two, we got a great staff at the Mississauga Arts Council. And number three, what we did is we appointed about 24 different MAC ambassadors. You're one of them. And all they did is go out and promote and talk about it, sell tickets and sell tables. And getting that group of people that were involved in the community to spread the word, I think in the end is key, because people want to be with other people that are having fun.
Sure. Now, this event tonight is, everybody is saying it's an evolution through the Martys that occurred in the previous years. So how did you pull this far?
Well, I think a couple of things. So number one, we have got this MAC Arts Festival on Saturday that I think people are really quite excited about. I just met Raghav, who is one of the headliners, a Bollywood pop performer. The guy is fantastic and very engaging, and his charisma and his music, I think, has excited a lot of people to come. And then Tom Barlow, who is the Port Credit, four-time Juno-nominated Canadian rocker, and it's that combination. And I think the Chinese all-master lion dance, the belly dancers, the Hindu dancers, and then just a plethora of different musical genres from different ethnicities, different cultures is really exciting people. And you're going to see that tonight, and you're going to see that on Saturday.
Now, tonight's event, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've got 87 nominees in 17 categories, and it's going to be interesting. Some of the competition is pretty extreme, frankly. We've got like emerging performing arts, experienced, I can't remember what it's called, advanced performing arts, same thing for literary, same thing for dance, for creative industries, for culinary arts, for makeup and beauty. So we've got a bunch of really interesting, a wide sort of definition of the arts, which I think is fantastic. It really encompasses a bunch of different creative industries. I'm going to start the evening out with a speech. Then we're going to have some performances. Then we're going to have some awards.
Sure. Now,
and we're going to have an after party.
Sure, that's fabulous. And now, then about the nominees and about the people who are participating, who are part of the art culture in Mississauga. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, I think we've got some fantastic people that have been nominated, and what that is people, number one, join the Mississauga Arts Council, which is, you can do on our website, MississaugaArtsCouncil.ca. People get involved, they go to open mics, they support the arts, they get known with other people, and then they end up getting nominated. And our nomination process is pretty wide. You're going to see, as I said, 87 nominees, so that's pretty wide. There's a lot of people that, and I think it's a fairly prestigious award that people compete for, and they compete for year after year after year. Tom Barlow was a winner a couple of years ago. Johnny Max was a winner a couple of years ago. I can't remember her name. The lady that won the Dancing with not the Dancing with the Stars, one of the dance-offs, who's a Mississauga resident, won a couple of years ago for interpretive dance. So we've had some really good talent that's come through here. And one of the sponsors of tonight's festivities is Gil Moore, the drummer from Triumph, who owns Metalworks, which is the #1 sound studio in the GTA. So that's the kind of people that we've #1 supported, #2 grown, and #3 in the end celebrated.
Any prominent names of nominees tonight that you want to mention?
Oh gosh, I'm going to forget them all. You know what? I'm not going to tell you the nominees because I can't remember them all of the 87, and then people are going to think I know the winners.
There you go.
And I don't want to admit that I know the winners already.
Sure. Now, any final thought on tonight and the event come on Saturday?
Well, I'll tell you two things. #1, the speech I'm going to make tonight is going to be about what the vision of the Mississauga Arts Council is, which is threefold. #1, creativity, fostering creativity. #2, building community, and that's something that we can do within the arts community, but wider within all of the community that we all come together. And #3, celebrate. And you and I talked about this before. What a city celebrates ends up defining it. We're going to celebrate the arts and creativity tonight. We hope that Mississauga becomes known as a creative center. And then I think Saturday, the weather's supposed to be spectacular. All day, Celebration Square, 1 o'clock till 11 o'clock, free festival with an incredible breadth of fantastic performers. Come on.
Now, thank you so much, Brian, and thank you for being so supportive to so many people, including myself. And you've been an influence to a lot of people. Thank you for being the mentor for people like ourselves and artists as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
With me is the most prolific, the very well-known, the longtime mayor of Mississauga, the pride of Mississauga, Miss Hazel McCallion. Welcome to the Martys.
Thank you. It's just great to be here. It's such a wonderful program that emphasizes and highlights the many artists that we have that are progressing to excellence.
Sure. Now, this is the 22nd annual Martys, and you've been involved in your tenure as well with the Martys. What's your feeling now versus when you were involved?
Well, while I was mayor of Mississauga, I raised, with a group of people, raised a lot of money for the arts. And my gala that I held every year, at the end of it, turned $2.5 million over to the Community Foundation for Arts, Culture, and Heritage. So I'm just delighted every year getting a report of all the the art organizations that have been able to be assisted with the interest from the fund. I mean, a community without the arts is not a community.
Well said. Now, Mississauga is one of the communities which is more aggressive towards arts as compared to some of the other cities around Toronto. Is that something because you initiated something, or is it just comes natural?
No, I think, I was very supportive of the arts. I set up a task force on the arts in order to find out as to what the city should be contributing to the arts. We increased our contribution. A group of citizens worked with me to build a living arts center, which was I felt that we needed a major facility for our art community. And so I think it's been a real pleasure working with the citizens. You don't do it alone. It just means that there are a lot of citizens of Mississauga that are committed to the arts.
Any thought on this particular Martys, this event here tonight?
Pardon?
Any thought on this event tonight's event?
Well, no, I'm very happy to present the award, the Hazel McCallion Award. So, thank you.
You're a pride of Mississauga. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And we have the team of TAG TV, the main, basically the main doers of TAG TV here with me, Miss Halima Sadia and Tahir Aslam Gora Sahab. Welcome to the Martys.
Thank you very much, Khalid. It's certainly a pleasure for us to be part of this Marty, as we are trying our best to help Marty in terms of media sponsors.
Our support has always been around our community and our wider community, which is Canada now. So we always try to come and engage the viewers with the happenings of our community around the world. Wherever we are accessible, we try to reach them. We try to narrate what is happening in our own country, in our own city through TAG TV.
Awesome. Now, TAG TV also has its base in Mississauga. This is a Mississauga event. This is the Mississauga Awards and the Mississauga Arts Council Awards. So, how do you relate, Gora Sahab? How do you feel because it's a Mississauga event? You are in Mississauga. What do you feel?
No, I'm certainly honored to be part of Marty Media Partners. And I remember 2 years ago when Mayor Mississauga, Bonnie Crombie, inaugurated our TAG TV. And she said one thing very good. She said that TAG TV is an addition in Mississauga's media landscape.
#1 multicultural channel. This is TAG TV.